back to New York. I'm Cassie. I live in New York City and I literally landed 3 hours ago. It is 11 a.m. I'm not wearing my watch, but I just checked the time. And if you've been keeping up on the vlogs, I was just in Hawaii for 10 days. It was such a long travel day. Our first flight got delayed, so we had to get on a later flight. We were always going to take a red eye back to New York, but it ended up being an even later red eye. I just can never sleep on planes. Something about sleeping sitting up, my body just can't do it. For some reason, I am probably running on adrenaline right now because I feel somewhat awake. I just went and got a bagel and coffee because I was starving. My body clock is all, but I'm here. Hello. Sorry for the scattered intro. Now that I'm talking to you, I'm feeling a little out of it. Hi, I'm Cassie. I am 25 years old. I live in New York City. I'm a barista by day, and like I said, I was just in Hawaii cat sitting. Bizarrely enough, I'm about to also cat sit here in New York for some of my friends for the next 5 days. So I'm actually literally here to unpack and then pack another bag, and I'll be able to obviously come back to my apartment over the next few days. My friend's apartment is actually closer to where I work, so I'm gonna be able to walk to work these next few days, hang out with their kitty cat Mila. I just took a shower, feeling a little refreshed, put on some clean clothes and some deodorant, and I'm gonna drink some water, maybe sit down for a sec. Then I gotta unpack. And then eventually I gotta repack, and I gotta edit my first Kauai vlog, which is gonna go up tomorrow. You've already seen both of them. I don't know what this vlog is gonna be. I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling pretty refreshed from my vacation. I got pretty tan, which is nice. Got some vitamin D. Got a lot of time to rest and heal. If you've been around, you'll know I've been dealing with a lot of mental health stuff, physical health stuff. The lead up to my trip was a really taxing couple months, and I'm feeling more energized than I have felt in a really, really long time. Hopefully it's not just adrenaline and I can keep it up. I definitely want to pace myself at first, but I'm happy to have you, happy to see you, and I just wanted to say hello before we get going. Unpacking and repacking. Never a dull moment in New York City. And you know what? This is the life I want to live. I want to have experiences and adventures. Okay, I just laid around all day. Finished the Kauai vlog, the first one. Took an hour-long nap, unpacked and immediately packed. Now I just swung by my place of work to pick up my friend's keys. I'm walking to their apartment now. I love being on the Upper West Side. I really want to live here. Live in Hell's Kitchen right now, but it's definitely a dream of mine to live up here. It's just so picturesque. It's some of the most beautiful streets in New York to me. It's great up here. So I get to cosplay being an Upper West Sider for the week, and I'm excited. I'm also a little winded because my bag is heavy. Free couch. Looks nice too. I love New York. Hello. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. No, I got to work at 7. I woke up at like 6. Also, can you hear this AC thing? Filming in a new space is always like, what's going on? I don't know. Let's start over. Hi. It's the afternoon. Had work this morning. I opened and then had a ton of like admin stuff to get done. I'm a barista. I don't know if I've said that. Pays the bills, baby. And I'm kind of like the manager of the shop that I work at. So I also have admin stuff to do most days, and since I'd been gone for so long, I had a little extra. Just got home and had therapy. It was a good therapy session, I would say. I hadn't had therapy in a couple weeks. We talked through something that has been top of mind for me. I need to learn how to feed myself. Let's get into it. This is something I think about all the time, like maybe every day. As a 25, almost 26-year-old who graduated college about 3 years ago, I've been in the real world for 3 years now. The shocking lack of knowledge I have about how to be an adult is so devastating and frustrating. I feel like we are set up for such failure being in the school system for however long, 20 years of your life, give or take. Things are set up in such a certain way. You have
assignments, you have rubrics, you have goals, you have people telling you when you did a good job or did a bad job or did a medium job and what to do differently next time. It's all very regimented, it's all very structured. I got really good at it. I was really good at school. I hacked the system. I figured out how to get good grades. I was a hard worker in the way that school expected of you and required of you. I got good grades. I did a lot of extracurriculars. My teachers liked me. I was a good student. I don't want this to be a conversation where I'm bashing on school, because I do really value my education. I got to study away while I was in college, which was one of the best experiences of my life. Obviously, like learning critical thinking, learning how to articulate a thought, like studying the world is huge and important, and I'm really grateful to all of those things. And also, real life is not like any of that. Critical thinking isn't helping me make sure I eat fiber and protein and vegetables and fruit and like 3 meals a day, and also be able to do my laundry, and also be able to go to work, and also get a job that pays me enough, and also do my rent and pay my electric bill, and have friendships and a healthy relationship and sleep. I, as a 25, almost 26-year-old, am like a toddler adult. Like, I'm a 3-year-old adult, and I feel like I don't know what's going on a lot of the time. I look around at some people I know, and I feel like they know what's going on, and I don't. I read a very interesting book about this recently. It was called Quarter Life. I would highly recommend it. It didn't really have tools like I hoped it would to help you through this. It told a lot of stories similar to what I'm talking about, of just people struggling, like your 20s are hard, struggling to figure out adulthood and what it looks like. You go from having certainty every day, every year of your life, to uncertainty for the rest of your life. And obviously certainty is a mirage. You can't be certain about anything. You could die at any time. Listen, I'm as existential as the next girl. To an extent, like when I started college, I sat down with my advisor in like the first couple weeks of school, and I outlined every class I was going to take for the next 4 years. Like, I had an idea of what was coming, and the rest of your life isn't like that. And also, there's no one to tell you you're doing a good job. So if achieving things is important to you, like it became to me when I was in school, it often feels like you're failing and doing a bad job, even though I pay my rent every month. I eat every day. I drink a lot more water than your average guy. Like, I'm not doing a bad job being a human. I'm a nice person. I have friends that I love and that love me, but there's no syllabus. There's no rubric. Anyways, so all of this to say, my goal this week is to make sure I'm eating enough every day. I was watching back a vlog that I made before I left on my trip. There were multiple days where I was like, it's 2 p.m. and all I've eaten is a chocolate croissant. That's not awesome. And I have a fast metabolism, and I get really low blood sugar, and I get shaky sometimes. It's just something I really need to dial in, because I want to have energy throughout the day. Like, I don't want to be flatlining and crashing and in a shitty mood at some point in every day. I need to manage that. So that's my mission. This is an 8-minute clip, so I guess this is a chatting vlog. I also got this sticker in Hawaii that says slow yourself down, and I love it. Now I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna go to a different Trader Joe's than I usually go to, because usually I go to the 72nd. It's just closer to me. But the one on 96th is the Upper West Side Trader Joe's. Mila's back here chilling. Oh yeah, big stretch, girlfriend. And I'm gonna go grocery shop. Thanks for listening to my truly ramblings. I could talk about that forever. I talk about it with people all the time. We are all just suffering. So if you're not in your 20s yet, just know this decade is hard. Of course, there are great things that are happening, but mostly it feels really chaotic and hard. I've been told it gets better. Some days I believe it, some days I don't. So today I believe. Let's go to Trader Joe's. It's 4:44. Cassie's Trader Joe's haul. set today, and it is 8:06 p.m. The sun is clearly setting. And I don't know, I woke up, I had physical therapy. When you start your day with a doctor's appointment, it's always just like, whoa. And then I came home, well, I stopped by my apartment and picked up the mail, which included doctor's appointment bills and a letter from New York State about health insurance. So then I was researching health insurance, and I just went down an adulting spiral. And then I had to go to work, and I thought my shift started at 1:30, but actually it started at 12:30. So I worked from 12:30 to 7, got home, and I just ate dinner. So now I'm drinking this delicious ruby sparkling hibiscus Fuji apple something. I wouldn't quite call it a soda, but I wouldn't call it a sparkling water either. It's kind of like a sparkling apple cider almost. And I left my water bottle at work, so I'm drinking water from a jar. Henry's on his way over, so I haven't really hung out with him for most of the month of June, honestly. He was gone at a wedding for the first weekend, and our schedules overlapped for like a day, so we hung out a little bit, and then I left for Hawaii. And since I got back, I saw him briefly the morning I landed, but his housemates have had COVID over this last week, so he's been like testing every day and just like making sure he doesn't have COVID. We're pretty sure he doesn't, so we're gonna hang out. I'm very excited. Honestly, we'll probably just like watch a movie and go to bed because I'm tired. My friend's apartment, they have one of those fancy Hatch alarm clocks in their room, but I can't figure out how it operates. I think it's an app, so obviously I don't have the app. And it started glowing at 3 a.m. trying to wake me up, and it did. And I was like, what time is it? What's going on? And it was 3 a.m. So I think that disrupted my circadian rhythm a little bit. I will be covering that with a t-shirt for this sleep tonight. I'm hoping I can convince Henry to go get some ice cream with me because there's a big gay ice cream here on the Upper West Side. I love soft serve and I love gay. Happy Pride. Hope I get some ice cream tonight. Neil is chilling. We're just vibing. Two girls vibing. I've watched all the episodes of Perfect Match, so I have to wait until the finale comes out tomorrow. Oh, okay. I don't need to wait that long. Yay. Peace and love. It is a very hot day in New York City today. It says it's storming, but it doesn't look like it's storming to me. But it is 91 degrees and the humidity is also happening. So it says feels like 98. That is very hot. I'm from Washington State, so when the humidity and the heat combine like this, the outdoors are insufferable. Quite frankly. As much as I love the summer, I am seeking refuge in here. I worked this morning. I don't think I talked to you yesterday. Henry spent the night. I got my ice cream cone, woke up in the morning, went to a little Upper West Side coffee shop and cosplayed living here and got a matcha, which I spent my cash tips on. From my barista job. As a barista myself, usually I just use my cash tips when I buy coffee so I don't have to spend real money. I also always tip a lot because I too am a sufferer of being a tipped employee. So I feel like it's just low wage employees passing our tips around because I will tell you, trickle-down economics is not real. Rich people tip the least. This is your reminder to tip your baristas. I know it sucks. I know it makes your thing more expensive. Unfortunately, we live in a society where companies do not pay their employees a livable wage. And for whatever reason, American society is set up so that tips make up a huge percentage of your income. Every single week, about 30% to 40% of my take-home income is from my tips after taxes. That's huge. A bad tip week means that paying rent is harder. I know it sucks. We would also love to just be paid a minimum wage by companies, but unfortunately, we don't live in Europe. So if you're an American and you don't tip when you go get coffee, A, you're an asshole, B, just make your coffee at home. You are paying for a service. That's my soapbox of the day. I guess this is just hot takes with Cassie vlog. Anyways, I worked
most of the day yesterday. Then I came home and watched the finale of Perfect Match. Then I went to sleep too late because the finale was long. Then I worked all morning, and now I've just been finishing the second Hawaii vlog. I really love both of these vlogs. I know travel vlogs are not what my channel is all about, but what my channel is about is romanticizing life. And it was just really fun to make these videos, obviously to go on vacation, and editing was so lovely and calm and peaceful. So I hope you felt those vibes too watching the videos. Just made myself a little snack plate. The remainder of the cheese that my friends got me for cat sitting for them, and some turkey and some crackers. It's kind of random. But my boyfriend and I are going on a little dinner date tonight at Dante in the West Village. We're doing that later. I don't want to ruin my appetite if I'm going out to eat. Also, this is gonna be like my last shebang because I just spent so much money on vacation. We're going out to dinner tonight, and then I need to stop spending money for like at least a month. Anyways, I just wanted to check in, say hi. I'm gonna eat my snack, and I'm gonna go back to my apartment because I need to get ready for dinner, and I did not bring any going out kind of clothes. I think I'm also gonna bring like all my laundry down there so that tomorrow when I go back home, I have less stuff to bring all at once. It's a 95-degree day and I just turned my AC off for you. So if you ever doubt my commitment to you, just remember this. I'm home! After all these days, all this time, being away from my home, I have stopped back at my apartment, but I'm here now for goodsies. Got all my stuff unpacked, and I've been laying in my AC, in my comfy bed, and I'm about to take a long shower. I'm gonna wash my hair with my own shampoo for the first time in so long, and probably go to bed early because I'm already tired and it's only 6:19. Tomorrow I have a couple doctor's appointments, but I think this is where I leave you. Thanks for hanging out with me the last few days. I feel like this vlog was kind of weird. I feel like I just talked a lot, but I always feel that way. And I'm getting back in the swing of things, both vlog-wise, life-wise, routine-wise. July is coming soon. I'm actually very excited to make my July reset vlog. I didn't do a June one. I'll talk about it later on, but I'm ready. I feel like an energy reset has already kind of taken place. I want to do some decluttering over this next week and really just fully flesh out some old energy as I get back into life after being on vacation for so long. I'm feeling a little further healed. I'm grateful to be back in my home, and I'm grateful to have you. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Please go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. It's so important. It's like the thing. That's the only thing you have to do every day. Do something that makes you happy. And also, like, make sure you sleep, eat, drink water, maybe move your body a little. I guess there's a lot to do, but doing something that makes you happy is top priority. I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.